my yoga friends, and welcome to Monday. If you're seeing this on Monday or whenever you see this, but welcome to your Monday morning yoga minutes. I'm Audra Monk, and I teach at Mountain Spirit Yoga in Middletown, Maryland. And we would love for you to join us at our beautiful studio for a class or a workshop. You can see all of our offerings at mountainspirityoga.com. So we're going to practice a little today. Today I thought we could play with Warrior 2, a nice standing pose working on leg strength and flexibility. So you'll need your mat, or if you had a non-slippery floor, you could give it a go, because we keep these practices short so that you can do them whenever you need to. So let's get started for a moment standing in mountain pose. We want the feet about, oops, I've got a hair, when you get one of those little hairs hanging there, sorry. We want the feet about hip distance apart. Feel the inner edge of your foot, the outer edge of your foot. Maybe lift up your toes, spread them wide, and set them back down. Feel the legs strong so you're very grounded to the earth. And then let's rise up towards the sky. So roll the shoulders down and back. The belly pulls in. The chin tucks slightly and the top of the head reaches high. And we're going to pause here just a moment with the arms at the sides or the hands at the heart. Either one. Take a moment just to breathe. Eyes can be opened or closed. One more breath here. Good. And then just arms. We're going to open the arms because Warrior 2 uses those arms a little bit. So inhale, arms out and around. Look up if you like. And exhale, hands to the heart. And repeat that 2 more times. Inhale, out and around. And then hands come to the heart. And once more, out and around. And hands to the heart. Good. All right. Give the arms a little swing. Shake them out a little bit. We're going to play a tiny bit with chair pose at the beginning and at the end of today's little practice. So here we go. Fingers to the hip crease. We're going to slide the hips way back. Belly's in. My back is long. I'm bending the knees and I come into my chair pose. And then I stand right back up. Repeat just like that. Hips slide back, belly pulls in. You can have hands on the thighs. If you need weight in the hands, do that. And stand back up. All right, let's add some arms. This time maybe the arms come forward about shoulder height. Good. And up we go. We have 2 more. Sit back and rise up. And one more time. Maybe arms come a little higher up by the ears this time. And up we go. All right, now we're ready. So widen those legs. And of course, if you need more warm-up, go to our YouTube channel or look under videos on Facebook and find some lying down practices, find some other things. But I think that you'll be okay. All right. So let's turn one toe forward and the leg behind us. We want that heel last, and you can widen that. Did you see how I had the feet kind of in line and I took a little half a step over so that my hips and my low back feel really comfortable? We want to be comfortable as we build strength, and then we'll be comfortably uncomfortable as we keep going. So now the front foot is forward. We're going to bend and straighten that leg. And in general, your belly and your chest are open towards your open side or towards me if your mat is the same way mine is. Good, and so we bend and straighten. Maybe as I bend and straighten, I realize, I could wiggle my foot back a little bit. I could go a little deeper. It might be the reverse for you. You might realize, hey, I need to move my foot in and not bend my front knee so much. That's where I am today. And so we each need to explore and see where we are today. Our poses are going to be our poses. So my pose is not your pose, and that's so okay. And your pose might differ from day to day. You could do this tomorrow morning and it might feel different, and that's okay. Okay, so now we're going to add arms to this. So I'm giving you a long warm up. Bring the hands to the heart. Here we go. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, Warrior 2, arms bend the knee. Good. Inhale, arms just come up and overhead. Exhale, bend the knee. All right, the next one we're going to stay. Inhale up. So we're super long, super tall. Exhale, slowly turn your palms down. Bend your front knee. Check that you can see your big toe there. So that knee is tracking in a nice, comfortable space. Bring those arms shoulder height. Hands reaching equally away. Beautiful. If you need less, put the hands on your hips. Yep, just bring the arms down. But otherwise, hands reach equally away. And as best as we can, shoulders are right over hips. Because sometimes we tend to lean forward, and sometimes we lean a little too far back. So as best we can today, we're right in the middle. We're sharing the work. Front leg, back leg. Front arm, back arm. shoulders, hips. Everything tries to share and be equal. And then turn your gaze over your front fingertips and we breathe here. We're breathing. Okay, one more breath here. Then we're going to come out of this slow together. Turn your palms up and slowly start to straighten the leg and bring the arms up and overhead. And then bring those hands together as we turn the feet all forward. Release the arms. Give it a shake. All right, there you go. We're halfway done. Let's go to the other side. So turn to your new front foot. Adjust your hips as comfortable for you, but in general, hips and chest are to your open side. Good. Heel is last behind you on that foot. Let the hands stay down. We're just going to bend and straighten. Good. And when we bend, every once in a while, take a little peek. This is Lissa, by the way. She likes to help and watch. It was just so funny. I looked down and she's looking right at me. So as we bend, check that that knee goes over the second and third toe. Good. And maybe as we're bending and straightening, you realize, I have a little more room. I can widen my stance. Or maybe you realize, this is too much strain on my knee or on my hip. I'm going to shorten my stance. So find what's right for you. Okay, let's maybe add some arms. So leg is straight, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, bring them up overhead, and then here we go. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, we straighten the leg and the arms come up. Exhale, bend the knee. Good. And one more time. Inhale up, and then this one we hold and breathe. Palms are down. Nice bend, bend. Nice big bend in the front knee. Back leg is straight and strong, and we pause. So we're sharing the work. Front leg and back leg. Front arm and back arm. Shoulders and hips. If you need less in the arms and shoulders, bring the hands down. Totally fine. If it feels right, you're reaching those arms out. Squeeze those arms in. Turn your gaze to look over your front fingertips. And we pause and breathe here. Nice, long, deep breaths as we're building the strength. We're asking the body for work. Okay, one more breath here. And then we're going to rise slowly. Turn those palms up. Legs straighten. Arms come up. And hands come to the heart. Turning all the feet back forward. Take your time. Good. And then bring your hands to your hips. We are almost finished. This is just a fun little play with Warrior Two. Roll your shoulders 3 times. In case you brought up something there. And keep your legs wide. Good. All right. And then tuck your heels in. Bend the knees up and down a couple times. Good. So we've been asymmetrical with our rights and left. And so it's nice to finish symmetrical. And so we're just doing a wide leg squat here. It's a variation on goddess pose. Totally fine. Good. And one more time. All right. Turn those toes back forward. Bend the knees a little and carefully step those feet back together. Tadasana. Find evenness. Shoulders down and back. All right. We're going to take one gentle forward fold. Inhale, the arms come up. And on your exhale, remember that chair pose at the beginning. Hinge at the hips, butt goes back, belly comes forward, hands to the thighs, or maybe elbows to the thighs. Keep the spine long. I'm going to turn to the side in case you need to see. Spine is long, and we're going to pause here. Yep, pausing and breathing. If as we're pausing and breathing, we can take our legs a little straighter, we could. Keep the spine long, but the hamstrings are going to, so the hamstrings, the back of the legs, are going to start to wake up a little bit. Breathe here. Good. One more breath, and we're going to rise up. Bend the knees again, butt goes back. Inhale, arms come out and around, and on our exhale, the hands come to the heart. And there we go. There's your Monday morning yoga minutes. Thank you so very much for joining me. We would love for you to come and see us at our studio in Middletown, Maryland. If you have questions, comments, or requests, give us an email, mountainspirityoga@gmail.com. I don't know. Go to our website. I've just had a brain freeze for a moment. But let us know or message us here, right here. And we'd love if you share or like or love this video when you find it. Thank you so very much, and namaste.